Hello there and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about Transmog, and more specifically we're going to talk about Transmog sets in patch 11.2, and in this video we're going to show off and talk about all of the brand new sets coming in this patch. There are some absolute bangers coming here, obviously some for the trading post, but some for the raid, some for the questing zones and things like that. So yeah, it's going to be a good one. But guys, before we jump into that, I do want to give a massive shout out to the sponsor of this video, and that is Fume. This video is sponsored by Fume. Ever stuck in a habit you don't even think about? Maybe it's something you reach for during stressful moments while hanging out with friends, or just out of boredom. I've been there, and that's why I'm excited to try Fume, and honestly, it's a game changer. Fume, the sponsor of today's video, isn't just another vape, e-cig, or nicotine product. It's something totally different. It's simple, satisfying, and a way to replace bad habits without inhaling anything harmful. There's no smoke, no vapor, no nicotine, and not even any batteries or power. It's just natural, flavored air that gives you something to reach for without the chemicals. And it has flavors that actually taste good. My personal favorite is crisp mint, but there are tons of options, from citrusy to earthy to refreshing. And it's not just about the flavor. Fume has a magnetic, fidget-friendly design that keeps your hands busy and engaged. It spins. So over 500,000 people have already added Fume to their daily routine, and I totally get why. It's simple, satisfying, and doesn't come with any of the downsides of smoking or vaping. And right now, if you order the Journey Pack using my code, MrGM, you get a free Fume topper. So if you've been thinking about changing your habits, this is the perfect first step. Go to tryfume.com/MrGM or scan the QR code on screen to grab yours today. And thanks again to Fume for sponsoring this video. Alright, so yes, patch 11.2 is coming up super soon, with it being announced to launch on August 5th and August 6th, depending on your region. This patch brings a new zone, new raid, dungeon, delve updates, absolutely tons of stuff. We'll do a whole video very, very soon. But in this video, we're going to take a look at the Transmog sets of the patch. So let's get started with the first lot of sets, and that is the world sets, the questing sets, the delve sets, the aspirant sets, things like that. So there are 6 different colors of this set. You have one for phase diving, one from rare monsters, one from delves, one from treasures and world quests, the aspirant set, and then the quest rewards. It's worth noting here that you will get the set for all armor types by just completing the campaign, because obviously now that once you complete a quest, it gives you all of the rewards. So yeah, you will get one of the colors of this set, but obviously the rest of it do come from phase diving and other such activities in Koresh. Now, what I love about these sets is that they are themed off of ethereals. Let's talk about the cloth set here. Definitely one of my favorites out of all of these sets. The helm, especially with the waving wraps floating in the air there, and the glowing kind of eyes. We're not getting playable ethereals, but we're getting very, very close with this cloth set. So big fan of that one. Moving on into the leather set, we still have the kind of wraps themed here, but a bit more armored. The shoulders looking a lot more spiky. The helm looking kind of like a broker and ethereal cross, which is really cool. Some really good 3D assets here with the legs and the boots on this set as well as the gloves. All of the colors of this set looks fantastic, and that is the leather set. Moving on into the mail set. Yes, the mail set actually looks pretty good for the most part. Definitely looks like a mail set, which I like, and it continues to use kind of the wraps, but a little bit more subtle this time. Lots more spikes, lots more kind of like mean ethereals, like kind of an ethereal soldier of sorts. Very similar to that new ethereal model that we're going to see a lot of in the Manaforge Omega raid. Finally, the plate set. I absolutely love the helm here. Completely takes over the face in kind of a glowing way. The shoulders obviously glowing as well. But yeah, very much a awesome looking set for the plate users. And as mentioned, there are 6 different colors of all of these sets available through different activities in Koresh and outside of Koresh, like delves and things like that. And the PvP aspirant set is also using this design. So yeah, the world sets of 11.2 are absolute bangers. Moving on into the raid. Yes, Manaforge Omega is the raid of 11.2, and there are 6 different variants of these sets. We have the Raid Finder color, the normal, heroic, mythic, gladiator, and elite gladiator, all using the same design set across the board. Now, I'm not going to talk about every single set specifically. I'm just going to kind of show them on the screen with a little label. But yeah, these tier sets are really great. Now, not so much ethereal themed. We've kind of moved away from theming it against the raid. it seems, in recent years. So these are more like warrior themed or demon hunter themed or something like that. But overall, absolutely incredible sets. I do want to give a special shout out to the shaman set. I love that. Absolutely fantastic. I love the fiery ponytail there, which looks absolutely awesome. And it does bounce around when you run about as well, which is cool. But they've really done well on all of these sets. I am a massive fan of them, and they will come from Manaforge Omega. Now, I do want to mention the cloaks here, because in 11.2 we will have an artifact cloak, so we will not be getting cloak drops from the raid, but you will be able to buy cloak ensembles for each of the colors from a vendor. This vendor is unlocked on Renown 2 of the raid Renown, so yeah, and then the currency drops from the second boss, so we'll be able to purchase those ensembles, so you won't be missing out on cloak transmogs to match some of your new tier sets. Speaking of the cloak, let's talk about the Reshii Wraps real quick. So the Reshii Wraps is just a back piece. It's pretty cool looking for the most part. Obviously, you can transmog it, but when you do get to the final unlock of the Reshii Wraps, you will get a matching shoulders and helm cosmetic as well. So yeah, you could definitely make this into a cool set, matching it with some other sets. But the Reshii Wraps set is really cool. I like the view from the back, kind of continuing those wraps on the shoulders. Really great design there. And yeah, big fan of the Reshii Wraps appearances. So moving on from like gameplay stuff in 11.2, let's move into like trading post and potentially store stuff here. So let's start with the amazing looking Horseman's Transmog set. So this is an amazing looking set, obviously based off of the Headless Horseman from Hallow's End. There are 4 different variants of this. We have the blue set, which is the Horseman's Chilling collection. We have the green set, which is the Horseman's Ghoulish collection. The red set, which is the Horseman's Burning collection. And the white set, which is the Horseman's Hallow collection. There is also 1- and 2-handed swords that match, and shields, all in the different colors. As of right now, the source is only listed for the white set. The Hallowed collection is listed as 600 traders tender, so that is definitely going to end up on the trading post at some point. The other sets are currently unaccounted for, hopefully through Hallow's End. Hopefully not just the store. There is also matching mounts for all of these sets as well, which we will take a closer look at in a mount video in the future, but the Hallow's End sets are really, really great and super unique. Moving on into more cosmetic sets here, we have the Dwarf-themed sets. We have 4 styles here. We have the bronze set, which is the Bronzebeard Ceremonial collection. We have the white set, which is the Speaker's Ceremonial collection. The blue set, which is the Wildhammer's Ceremonial collection. And then the red set, which is the Dark Iron's Ceremonial collection. Now, these also do have matching one-handed maces for each of the colors of these sets. These are not dwarf-only sets, though. They are available to all races, it seems. As of right now, the sources are only listed for 2 of these sets, with the Bronzebeard set being listed for 575 traders tender, and the Speaker's set being listed for 575 tender as well. So potentially 2 of these sets will end up on the trading post. Now, what I like about it is the sets do change slightly in design from the different dwarven clans. There are some very similar dwarven mounts as well, which do match these sets, so that's kind of interesting speculation. I know a lot of people talk about Wildhammer dwarves in Midnight and things like that. We'll see what happens there, but yeah, these are very, very cool sets. Not a big fan of the helm, I'll be honest, but the rest of the set is great, and I think they do really represent the different types of dwarves that we have in World of Warcraft. And finally, we have the Felreaver Sets. So this is actually really interesting. So there are 3 different variants here. We have the green set, which is the Felreaver's Legion attire, the orange set, which is the Felreaver's Hellfire attire, and the purple set, which is the Felreaver's Arcane attire. Now, these sets do have a matching staff and 1 transmog to match the sets, and honestly, I didn't think they were that great, but when you look at them more closely, like you're wearing this awesome looking jacket. Now, eagle-eyed viewers will notice that these are actually really similar to the motorbike mounts. These will match absolutely flawlessly to the motorbike mounts, which were added a couple patches ago. So yeah, these are essentially going to be kind of your rider's gear of sorts. Now, as of right now, there are no sources for any of these. I would love to see them pop up in Legion Remix in the future, but we certainly will see. But yeah, currently not listed as store, not listed as trading post, not listed as anything as of right now. So we'll have to see what happens with the Felreaver sets, because I really like them a lot, especially the chest piece on these sets. But guys, that's it. That is all of the sets coming in 11.2. There are a ton of mounts as well, which we'll probably do a video on as well, because I really enjoyed the last mount video we did, so hopefully you enjoyed that too, and that will come up very, very soon. But guys, let me know down below what your favorite set is of patch 11.2. Do you like the tier sets? Do you like the world sets? Do you like the trading posts and store cosmetic sets and things like that? I really like the Headless Horseman set. It might actually end up being one of my main sets when it does come in. But guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please do leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to support me outside of YouTube, I'm also on Patreon, and I'm on Twitter at MrGMYT, and I have a partner Discord channel as well. And also, I am streaming on twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to see me stream World of Warcraft, War Within, 11.2 PTR, any sort of WoW, I'm over on twitch.tv/MrGM. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.